Welcome everyone. Super excited about today. In today's video, we're going to talk about the critical role of change management in projects. I love this topic. This is such an important topic. We see this missed all the time, and it tends to leading to huge project issues. So change management and the importance of change management on projects, I can't stress enough how important this video is today. So have you ever wondered why this is so important? Right? Have you ever wondered why change management and the adoption and putting and implementing change management on projects is so important? All right, before we get to that, my name is Bill Dow. If you've not watched any of my videos, I have 30 plus years of hands-on experience in the project management industry. Over the last 20 years, I've been running 10 PMOs across 4 different companies. I love this stuff. I'm super passionate about it. So this whole YouTube channel really focuses on PMO and project management experiences and my experiences over 30 years. We cover both topics in detail. We often let you know if this is a PMO video or is this a project management video. But again, thank you so much for watching. Let's dive into this critical topic. I was reading a blog the other day on project management trends, and one of the things that really caught my eye was project change management, organizational change management. Let's be clear, there's a lot of confusion around change management on a project and organizational change management. I call them out very different because I think it's really important. It's really key that we're on the same page and critically important. So here are some trends around organizational change management on a project. The digital era and project implementations, right? In the era of digitization, projects often translate into organizational changes. We see that all the time. But here's the catch. How often do these changes fall short of delivering on the desired benefits, right? Whether it's implementing new software, restructuring processes, successfully hinges on more than just the technical aspects of a project, right? But what's the missing link? Obviously, it's organizational change management. It's changing the hearts and minds of people who now need to use this product that has now been implemented, right? They've been using a 30-year-old payroll system. You implement a new payroll system after 30 years of doing something, that change is going to be hard. And that's why organizational change management is so important. We have to focus on the change that's going to happen to the individual. Number 2, the parallel journey of change management. I love this, right? Success in project is not just about ticking all the boxes off, right? It's not just about scope, schedule, budget, or even value realization. It's about organizational change management as well. It's a journey that we have to think about as we successfully move through our project. We have to think about the change. We have to think about who's in charge of that change and who's driving that change, right? So some of the questions that you're going to face is, should we hire organizational change experts for our projects? Well, if the projects are big enough, maybe we do. Should we have project managers be trained in organizational change management? Can they possibly do both? That's something to consider as well. We're starting to see the larger companies embrace the need for organizational change management, especially on the larger, more complicated projects, right? So we're seeing that as well. But again, that's something as a PMO leader or as a project manager or as a program manager, you're going to have to think about, right? A really critical question. But hey, before we continue, let me ask you a question. Are you focusing on organizational change management in your PMO? What model are you using? Are you using the ADKAR model from ProSci? Are you using the Connor model? Are you using the Cotter model, right? There's a ton of different models out there. Which ones are you using in your PMO, and do you think it's important? Comment below. Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm dying to know, and I'm dying to engage in that conversation. Number 3, change management, a key success factor. I can't stress enough how important organizational change management is in the success of a project, right? Success of a project, like we said, is far more than on time and on budget or even value realization. Success on a project is around adoption. When we see low adoption rates on our projects, we're seeing that because organizational change management has not been applied. And so we really do need to start focusing on how do we get better at organizational change management on our projects. I've said this one time or 100 times. I said if I could reverse my career 30 years, I'd go back and I would focus on change management, and I'd have much higher adoption rates. I've been successful in project management. There's no question I've been successful, but I could have even done better if I really focused on organizational change management, which was not a thing 30 years ago. So we're in a great time and a great place to really tackle this. Number 4, insights from the industry. Recent webinar that I watched, 33% of participants reported a lack of effectiveness and a resistance to change, which is a huge red flag for projects, right? If 33% of the people are resistant to change, imagine all the people that you're rolling your projects out to, and they're resistant to change. And no wonder we have those low adoption rates. So you have to keep working organizational change management throughout the life of the project. It's critical to the success of projects. Does that make sense? Okay, let's wrap up this quick video because I really wanted to get on and really talk about the importance of organizational change management and really dive through that and making sure we're on the same page. So as you think about this, and you have to think about how you're executing your PMO or how you're executing your projects, and where does organizational change management play in that process. And that's something I strongly have you consider because that's going to be critical to the adoption of your projects. My name is Bill Dow. If you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe, hit that little bell. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you online. Thanks.